are using your African sciences. Like, for instance, Masons call it climbing Jacob's ladder. They have 33 degrees. This is because 85% of white people are born with the calcified pineal gland. So your spine is Jacob's ladder. You have 33 vertebrae in your spine. The 33rd vertebrae is right here, where your 5 physical senses are. So by a white person, like, you have what you call Kundalini energy, the serpent energy. Many of y'all go look up the Cauticus, Red Cross Blue Shield. They have the 2 serpents that go up the thing, and they have the wings. They stole this symbol from the black African Egyptian Imhotep. This symbol was on his hospitals. The serpents represent Kundalini energy that travels up your spine. Once this energy travels up the spine of the black person, it pushes open the pineal gland like a trap door. In the 3rd ventricle of the brain of a black person, they have a dark liquid there. This liquid spills out of the 3rd ventricle into the 4th ventricle, stimulates the brain, and this is what gives you psychic ability. The darker your flesh is like basically a meter that lets you know how full this is. So the blacker somebody is, the fuller the liquid is in their ventricle. Me, I'm brown, so my ventricle is probably like 85% full. And then the light skin you get, the more weaker the melanin you get. The melanin that sits within the ventricle of your 3rd ventricle of your brain is getting lower and lower until you get to a white person. And they liquid is so low or little to none that their bodies know that they don't have to use it. So they pineal gland is calcified. So when the Kundalini energy shoots up their spine and it hits the door is locked. So the reason Masons they stop at 33 degrees is because when the Kundalini shoots up their spine, it doesn't leave the 33rd vertebrae to the 6th sense. The 33rd vertebrae represents the 5 senses. The mind represents the 6th sense. A white person or Masons understand they can't access the 6th sense at the frequency of a black person. So this is why Masons stop at the 33rd degree. This is why they call it Jacob's ladder. Because remember, Jacob is Yaqub, the one who grafted them. When Jacob grafted them, he made them weaker, so their ladder, their spine, is not able to get on the pineal gland. This is why in the Bible, when it talks about Jacob went to the land of Peniel and wrestled with God, Peniel, pineal gland, God, highest extent of the mind, which uses elements and matter to express itself.